Let's go NBA. NBA opening night was last night. We're recording this on a Wednesday. By the time you hear this, I don't know if this will be before or after the first game for all the other teams in the NBA, but the Pistons debut is tonight. Pistons finished their offseason or their preseason, Carter, 0-4. And I think 0-4 in at least 3 of those 4 games they were trying to win. Like they left the starters in very late in those games. I think they wanted to see the ball go through the hoop type thing. They wanted to get one under their belt for this young core before the season starts. They were unable to do that. They were incapable of getting a win in the preseason with their starters on the floor. So we came on here a week ago and essentially questioned Cade Cunningham's conditioning, questioned the trajectory of his game, questioned whether or not he was delivering like the superstar we expect him to be. We got blasted. If you want to have a little fun, if you got 5 minutes today, go look at the comments of that because there's NBA YouTube like trenches that I was very unaware even existed, and they were pretty unhappy with us for our Cade Cunningham takes. But here I am to double down on them, Carter, because I have Cade Cunningham's preseason numbers in front of me. Are you ready for these?
No, not necessarily, but go ahead.
10.5 points per game, 5.2 assists per game, 3.5 turnovers per game, 30% from the floor, 21% from three. Playing 30-plus minutes in, I believe, 3 of those 4 games. And like I said, they were clearly trying to win the games down the stretch. 30% from the floor, 21% from 3. And like I told you, the biggest thing to me watching the games is like he wasn't even getting to those spots he was getting to last year. Like he had no real ammo to him as far as going out and getting buckets. So I'm terrified. Just to add to that, I'm going to throw Jaden Ivey's numbers out. 9 points, 4 assists, 3 turnovers a game, 34% from 3, 34% from the field, 14% from 3 for Jaden Ivey. That's our starting backcourt right now. 30 and 34% from the field, 21 and 14% from 3 in the preseason, 0-4. What do you make of all this?
I make of this that the third time is going to be the charm with the Frenchman that we draft, Wemby. You're going to be special. You're going to be special in Detroit, my friend. It truly is. I'm terrified. It's not just preseason. I'm actually terrified. Like, I was so excited. And people are going to probably tear this shit up because obviously we're going to get it's just preseason. But, like, it's also, like, not. Like, guys that are good cook in the preseason, like, that happens. And, like, guys that are bad in the preseason also tend to carry on and be bad in the regular season. Like, it's not just preseason. It's a 4-game sample size. It's trending towards a hashtag trend. Like, it's not good. It's not the trajectory I want. My team is deferring to Saddiq Bey, who we're just letting do what the fuck ever he wants. And I don't know what Dwayne Casey's like vision is. Isaiah Stewart's a pick and pop shooter now when our best big man and Jalen Duren, who I think is our best big, is probably not going to even play that much because he's going to be behind Beef Stew and probably Nerlens Noel when he gets healthy. So I don't know. I saw the vision last year and the vision went away. I'm blind and I don't like it.
I think I still see the vision, but I think there needs to be some hard conversations about guys maybe not being what we thought they were. I give Isaiah Stewart credit for developing an outside shot. I think that's here to stay, and I think he can have a career playing more on the perimeter a little bit, and it opens the door for Jalen Duren in the future, which is great. Saddiq Bey is not who they want Saddiq Bey to be, and they've given Saddiq Bey a lot of free reign to do more than he should. You've got to get Saddiq Bey off the ball permanently. And if he can buy into that and commit to playing that role, I think he can be one of the best off-ball guys in the entire league. Like, he went out and got 50 last year. That doesn't just miraculously happen. But
I mean, it kind of it does sometimes in the NBA.
This one with Bey was not a full-blown miracle, though. Like, he has some stuff, but he just can't. He's not an ISO guy. He can't be a pick-and-roll ball handler. He has to be a floor spacer. And right now they're trying to do way too much with him. I'm way more concerned with Cade than anything, and I don't care if people blast me on it because I don't like the it's just preseason analogy because Good players play well when they have a basketball in their hands. It's the same thing as like the guys who, shut him down. Like, you want to know why Wemby's not getting shut down? Because he's great at basketball. There's no doubt about it. You don't need to hide from things when you're great at basketball. And I'm not saying people hide in the preseason, but I just hate the excuse of like, oh, like those 30 minutes Cade just played didn't matter. He wasn't trying. If Cade wasn't trying, that's a problem. Like, he's supposed to be our culture guy. He's supposed to be our tone setter. And I don't think he wasn't trying. I think he was trying. He's just bad right now. And if it's a 4-game sample size and he snaps his fingers tonight and plays great, I hope that happens. I'm rooting for that to happen. I'm worried it's not going to happen. And as far as Ivy's concerned, man, Keegan Murray has never looked bad since he stepped on an NBA court at any point. Just want to say that. Like, and I'm not even saying Ivy looks bad. Ivy's showing a lot of pop right now. But like, we talk about like, oh, it's just preseason. Whether it's summer league, whether it's preseason, whatever, Keegan Murray has looked like a monster every time he stepped on the court. And none of our guys are doing that right now. It's very frustrating.
Hey, us versus everybody. It's all love.
Do you think we end up in the Wemby sweepstakes though? Or are they gonna I feel like they're trying to like get to the play-in, but I just don't think this team's good enough.
Oh, I'll take Wemby. I mean, there's a couple guys up there that shit. If we have an opportunity to draft Scoop, Nick Smith, I'm taking all those guys.
A lot of guards in this class, which don't know what that means for Cade and Ivy. I still think if you move Cade to the 3, it's better for everybody. I really think that.
We go from our guy to moving them to the 3. Right now, you get the opportunity to trade for Jalen Green. Are you trading Cade for Jalen Green?
No, I'm not.
Are you trading Cade for Evan Mobley?
Yes, without question. Although, I mean, then our roster fits different. Like, we don't have Jalen Duren if we want to get Evan Mobley. So there's a lot of follow-ups to that. Like, I'd rather have Cade and this roster than those guys. But individually, yeah, Evan Mobley's going to be a monster. I don't
Cade or Scotty?
Cade, because I don't like guys who can't shoot.
Because you don't like what?
Guys who can't shoot the basketball.
Guys who can't shoot. Okay. Makes sense. I was just seeing where your head was at.
Were you trying to trap me there, or did you not hear me?
No, I couldn't really hear what you said, but I'm just letting it go.
All right. I thought you were trying to pause me there. Same questions for you. Are you taking Cade over those 3?
I'm taking Cade over. Yeah, I am taking Cade over those 3 still.
What's a good year for Cade? Is it as good as an AJ Hogarth good year?
You gotta let it go, man. You got to. It's taking over your life. I know it's affecting your home life.
It's affecting my home life for sure. We're doing a lot. We can't have that. A lot of projecting is all I'm saying. Like, can we talk about good basketball players who just are good instead of hoping they're good ever?
I'll be honest with you. You call it high praise, whatever. I need 20 a game out of Cade. I need 25 and 4 honestly to feel good.
See, that's what I thought we were getting heading into the offseason. Is like the Luka light, get to like 22, 23 a game, 7, 8 assists. Maybe that could happen. It still could happen. But
and just for the record, we hope it happens.
That is not who it was in the preseason, though.
I pray my backcourt is good. I love the Pistons. I want my team to be good. I was very excited about what was going to happen, and it was absolutely shut in my face when I saw Jalen Brunson have my franchise point guard in hell.
Honestly, everything changed when the guy we were going to throw a max contract to beat up his wife the day before we were going to give him a max contract. That's when the entire season swung cart.
Facts.
But at least it happened before we signed him, because that could have happened a day after we signed him. So, man, I had one final question. Oh, remember the last time that we called out a Pistons player in the preseason? Do you remember who that was? And we got shit on for it. We started a dialogue a couple years ago about a particular Pistons player we were very high on at one point. People didn't like it, but do you remember who it was?
No, who was it?
Killian Hayes.
Oh my God. Man, people just didn't want to say he stunk.
You see any comparisons here?
They're both light skinned.
People not liking us criticizing some problems?
That's part of criticism. When people will always say, when people play bad, just say they're playing bad. Stop trying to turn things around to make it seem like they're playing good. They're just not.
Should we end this episode by saying something nice collectively? I feel like we should. We need to end on a positive note.
I don't really want to.
Okay. I'm going to say something nice about AJ Hoggard. AJ Hoggard is the best guard on Michigan State's team, and he's going to make second team All Big Ten this year, and it's going to be awesome.
Wow.
Can you say something nice now, please?
I'm not.
No, you're just not capable of saying something nice?
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I'm capable, very capable.
Not
Just
willing.
not going to.
Not willing. Can you say something nice about AJ Hoggard at least?
He's on my team.
Okay.